Well, congratulations on We the Coyotes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the title is very peculiar. So are you the Coyotes?
Yeah, we are.
Everybody's a coyote.
Everyone.
Like it depends.
Okay.
It's basically everyone trying to like get a start in life and having a hard time, having a lot of hardships. And coyotes are an animal that's really like iconic in LA, and they're on the margin. They're looking for a place to live, looking for a bit of food to keep going. And people like, especially like in the richer neighborhoods in Beverly Hills, they're trying to exterminate them because they don't like them. And sometimes when you're trying to start your life, you feel like that. You're on the margin and you're trying to get by, and it can be hard. So, yeah, it's a movie about a young couple moving to LA and facing these kind of issues.
I read that this is loosely inspired based on your experiences. But so, how accurate is it compared to what you?
It's not exactly what we live, but the inspiration came because Morgan and I moved from France to Los Angeles 5 years ago on a whim, and because we really fall in love with the city. And so, yeah, we just wanted to make a film about like a couple who just get in their adult life together as a couple.
I also read that the film tries to point out how hard it is living in Los Angeles. Does the actual Los Angeles, is that really dog-eat-dog as hard as the film depicts?
Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes it's easy. It's a bit of everything. And this film is a real emotional roller coaster, and it's also a road trip in LA. We follow these two characters in pretty much, not every neighborhood, but a lot of LA.
Yeah.
But do you think that the film says, hey guys, before you move out to LA, make sure you do this?
It's not about that, because like it's really about like how you're trying to get into your adult life, and it's not easy like anywhere. It's easy anywhere. So it's really about that.
All right.
But yeah, if you're trying to get your life started, yeah, watch this film and maybe you'll get inspired or learn a few things.
And talk about the lead cast, Morgan and
McCall, Lombardi, yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing to work with them. We did like a 2-month casting, and we were very stoked to have worked with them. They are a very active studio. It was amazing to work with them.
Yeah, we were amazed by like this whole method acting thing. They actually like to get into character. Because in the film the characters Amanda and Jake just moved from Chicago to LA, and Amanda and McCall actually drove together from Chicago to LA just to get into characters, and that was like such a wonderful experience, and it really added like some layers to their character.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite the road trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so for my fans at home, what is your character? What do you play?
My character is Mona, and I'm one of the interesting crew that they come across.
Oh, yeah, during their road trip?
Yes, exactly. Well, they come to LA, and all this crazy stuff happens to them. When you first move to LA, I mean, if you're not from LA or California, and car gets towed, gets scammed. Well, it doesn't happen to everyone, but and then they finally McCall meets his high school friend who's settled in LA, and then he has, who Cleo plays, he has a group of friends who are like very eclectic, very artsy, and I'm one of them. So Mona is a character in the part of the crew.
Well, let me ask you this. So for anybody trying to move out to LA, what would your advice be to them?
Their advice, I would do as much research as possible. I would, if you're not American, I would get credit, because I never had credit. It was so hard to like literally get a roof over my head without credit. I was like, what? Get credit? I should be in debt? Wow, okay. I'll do that then.
Get a good credit line.
Get a good credit line. Don't end up with a bad one. After 3 years of being in LA. Ooh. Anyway.
You have some cash too, right, in your pocket.
Yeah, and if you can talk to everybody, I think also going to like film festivals like this on your own and meeting people, and going to bars, art shows, and just meeting people, talking to people.
Now, before I let you go, so living in LA, is it as hard as dog eat dog as the film tries to depict? Like, how, from your experience, what do you think?
This is not a popular answer, but yes. Well, when you first move here, I think, but it's a beautiful place. I mean, where can you go? I lived in New York before, and you can't go to the beach at the drop of a hat.
But that's even more expensive.
That's what I'm saying, but in comparison to New York, if you want to go to the beach in New York, you have to really plan it. You can't go to the drop of a hat, and it costs a lot more money. Whereas here, you can drive or get a ride with a friend or Uber, Uber pool, and it's a bit less, and you can go and sit there and see nature, or you can go hiking for free if you have no auditions or no work. But I'm so thankful that I've had this film. I'm working with a really talented and amazing cast and crew. So
Last question. What do you hope the audience will take away from the themes of the story?
I think diversity, hope, perseverance, talent, courage. I don't want to give too much away about the diversity aspect, but yeah, they're very eclectic group of people, and actually it reflects my life in LA. I know a very vast and diverse group of people. I don't hang out with one race or one type of people. I have friends from all over, all backgrounds and occupations, and yeah, there's so much to take from it. And romance. I think romance is important. Love is so important. So.
I'm a huge fan of Breaking Bad.
Oh, thank you
my
so
goodness.
much. So nice to
You have no idea, I'm geeking out right now.
Oh, hi.
I love the show so much. Now, congratulations on We the Coyotes.
Thank you.
What's your character here? What do you play?
I play Aunt Janine, and she is really just looking out for her niece, and that's Morgan's character, and just really doesn't want her to make the same mistakes she did. And it comes from a great place, but she can't listen. She's going to make her own mistakes. So that's how that goes.
Having done something as big and successful as Breaking Bad, going to do something independent like this, does it come with its own rewards?
Oh God, I love doing stuff like this. And I'm on a comedy on CBS now for I do
right.
Life in Pieces. I literally I borrowed this from work and just came from the set.
Well, you're lovely.
But thank you. But so it's always about the other projects that if you were lucky enough to get them, to be able to fit them in. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that actors love. We love to do all different sorts of things. And I was really, really happy to work with this whole group, but these directors and the producers, and it was really, really fun.
Well, I hope there's a reunion one of these days for Breaking Bad, because I'll be there.
Me too. We get together, but it's not the same as when we all work together. I like your purple tie. It's like, did you know I was coming?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. You complete me. I love it. It's so
Appreciate it.
nice to talk to you.
Big
Thank
fan.
you.
Mwah. I'm a huge fan of Homeland. You have no idea. Let me get you in the frame. You look wonderful.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, as I understand it, this story is inspired by the life of the directors? Is that right?
Yeah, in some way. It's very much based on their experience as a couple moving to LA.
Did you have to kind of capture their mannerism or emulate them?
No, the characters aren't as directly related, but the story, for sure.
All right. So, it's about moving out to the West, right?
Yes.
And okay, so what were the challenges that we'll see the characters go through? Because the West is pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it's just one day of their lives, and it's all the little things they go through. They have plans that they think is really going to define and set up their new lives here, but things don't go according to plan. So there are a few struggles they go through in the film to try and, maintain their integrity.
Do you find the actual Los Angeles to be as dog-eat-dog as the film depicts?
Yeah,
As you
for sure.
please?
Yeah. The city can be tough.
How do you overcome yours?
Good friends, good people around me. Yeah.
All right. So what do you hope the audience will take away from the themes of this story?
I hope people, after watching our movie with the Coyotes, can understand the power of love. As goofy as it sounds, that was really one of the most exciting things to me about the film, is that it centers on this couple who are constantly just evolving with one another. And that was really special, and I think is something wonderful that when it gets to happen in real life.
Now, before I let you go, I got to ask, at least Homeland is coming to an end, as you may have heard. I know you already left the show quite a while ago, so what's your impression or reaction to the news that they're closing the curtain on the show?
Well, I'm still good friends with Claire, who's on the show, and Leslie, who's kind of the main director, and I think everyone's a little bit ready to be done. It's been a long portion of life for all of them, and I know they're all very proud and work really hard, but I think they're excited for it to end a bit.